Now we are looking to one of the finest pieces, not only in this museum but in all the museums. According to the title, this is King Menkaura. King Menkaura is the grandson of King Khufu, and this is the one they attribute the third pyramid at Giza to him. King Menkaura is between Neter Hatur, and now you understand what does it mean Neter. She is not goddess, but she is force of nature. And another Neter called Bat. That is her title above the head. So we are in the section of the Old Kingdom, and we can see so many granite boxes. And the funny thing that a box like this, as an example, it doesn't belong to King Khufu, but it has the name Khufu written here, Khufu, and here Khufu. But the box they say or claim it belongs to Khufu doesn't have any writings. So that is very strange. Also here we can see writings, but it seems that they were adding writings above writings. So the name Khufu is written in many places, but not on the box belong to Khufu. Or they claim it's supposed to belong.
What's the difference between here?
Because this is the king and Hatur all the time, but this will be put in that city. So each city has a symbol, has a different sign. So that is why we had many of these statues, each one, and sometimes this is not a woman, it will be a man, because that is the symbol of the city. Beautiful piece from alabaster, which is again, in my opinion, like crazy job to do the details without having the proper tool. They must have a very, very sensitive, sharp blade to do such details. Otherwise, they will keep cutting the crystals. They will keep destroying the crystals. So this is one of the very good examples of Rumia, that is correct. And you can see the like medium quality writings. So that is fourth dynasty. So how come we call this fourth dynasty, this quality, and then the same time different quality, even in easier material, softer material? The workers. Okay, so that is again another piece. As I told you, instead of a female knitter, we have a male knitter. Okay. Okay, look. What can you see? You see the mark of the blade? Right? You see it? So this could be the mark of a chisel? Maybe yes, maybe. Let's pretend we can call it a chisel. But look, this is no way to be a chisel. Okay, so this is our target, this box. Okay, I want you to hold the camera, so I will go there. So you can see this box is made out of granite, almost finished. Okay, and if you come closer, you will see it is almost finished from inside. Okay, from the edges. But this box was never used. This box was found buried under the sand, neglected. Why? Because when they were cutting the lid, a problem happened and the lid is broken. Okay? So what is the problem? They can make another lid and use it, right? But no, it is so important to cut the lid from the back side of the stone. It must be from the same stone. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So that is the evidence of energy, because they want to keep the same molecular structure for both the box and the lid. Another piece, any piece from granite, will not match the same molecular structure. Okay? So I told you now the secret that they were cutting the lid from the back side. Okay? So I want you to go and check the mark and how. Yes. So this one, can we call it a chisel cut? Right? This is definitely a big saw blade. Okay. So again, here is the question: why they didn't continue cutting away and they prepare another lid to this box?
They,
No.
they needed to made it with the same.
Exactly, because this is not a box for a mummy. No, that was a box of energy. And the energy must be the same molecular structure. Even in electricity, if I bring a wire 2 millimeter and another wire 4 millimeter, my electrician will say, no, we must have all of them the same size. Okay, it doesn't make sense to make one piece 2 millimeter, one piece 4 millimeter. Okay, the strength will not be very good. So the same. Okay, and why from the back? Why not from the front? Because they understood that there is a kind of energy naturally produced from the granite. So this energy will have a direction, just one direction, this way or this way. Okay, so to cut from the back and put it to the front will flip the energy, so it will be both ways, as if self-active all the time. Okay, so you can see that again the blade warped and caused this problem. So we are lucky that this has happened to see or to understand about this kind of technology. So from here you can see how the blade changed direction. One of the masterpieces here in the Egyptian Museum for
It has colors here.
yes, according to the name, this is Kefren or Kafra, and yes, there is لا احنا من بدرشيد. This is Horus behind the neck. So and as I told you, you can now understand if this was made by advanced tool or by a talented worker. You can see the perfect details, the deep details. You can see the muscles. So no way to claim this has happened by manual tools. And this is This is what? This is fourth dynasty, if we agree with the time. So the development is not so great yet. So I may agree a little bit if this is New Kingdom time. But no, it's not New Kingdom. It is Old Kingdom, fourth dynasty. They are holding something in their hands, but we are not sure what it is so far. We don't have any clue. Beautiful. If I come and see this piece only, I will be more than happy.